Hi, it's Zach from TheRubiksCubed, and today I'm going to be going over how to set up your Dayan TengYun V2. I tried all 48 possible combinations of magnets, centerpiece travel, or tension, and elasticity, or spring compression, and ranked them from 1 to 10. None scored a 1 or a 10, but we did have plenty of 9s and even a couple of 2s. But first, we need to talk about these settings. What are they and how do they work? First, magnets. On all 12 edges, there's a wheel with 3 different magnets. The wheel can be turned to 3 positions. Magnet 1 is the strongest and 3 is the weakest. Next, what Dayan calls centerpiece travel. Really, this is just a smart way to standardize tensions on all sides. There are 4 settings, 0.6, 0.8, 1, and 1.2. By using the small side of the provided tool, you can push down on the hexagon and turn left to increase travel. An increase in travel means the centerpiece can move more, or essentially the tension is looser. A protrusion in the screw settles in a notch in the hexagon to ensure that the screw is in the same position for each respective travel number on each side. Finally, the larger octagon, elasticity. Elasticity is a measure of how compressed the spring is. It affects the stability of the puzzle and can be used to stabilize the puzzle at looser tensions. By using the larger side of the tool, you can push down and turn right to get a higher compression. There appears to be 8 numbers, but really it's just 4 settings on each side of the octagon. Look at the arrow on the outer ring. It will point to the number on both sides of the octagon that corresponds to what setting you're on. There are 4 settings, 0, 0.5, 1, and 1.5. So what are your best setting options? Let's go to the scores. What becomes immediately obvious here is that the higher magnet number, or the weaker magnets, is better overall. The stronger magnets in my experiences lead to higher degrees of catching. As a result of this, the highest score on magnet strength 1, which is the strongest magnet strength, is a 6 out of 10, and there's only 1 of them. At strength 2, shown over here, the highest score you can find is a 7. But at magnet strength 3 over here, the weakest magnets, you can find plenty of 9s, and your lowest score is a 7. So based on this, there's really no reason why you shouldn't be using magnet 3, because in my view, the puzzle performs much better on this setting. Let's focus more specifically on these 16 settings. Upon viewing these results, it's pretty obvious that we have 2 sweet spots here. Tension settings 0.8 and 1, which are the middle 2 settings on centerpiece travel, both have groups of 3 9s here and here. And as it so happens, those 9s occur on the last 3 elasticity settings. This actually makes a lot of sense because at higher centerpiece travel or lower tensions, you're going to want a higher spring compression to stabilize the puzzle and even that setting out. So the setting that I use is right here. I like center travel 0.8, elasticity 0.5, and magnet strength 3. For me personally, I like a stable puzzle with good flow and a little bit of give. But what if you have different preferences? For those looking for a slower but rock-solid stable puzzle, I would recommend a lower centerpiece travel. Something like magnet strength 3, centerpiece travel 0.6, and elasticity 1 would serve you pretty well. On the other end of that spectrum, for those who are a fan of super fast and light cubes that you can spam TPS on, you may enjoy something like a center travel of 1 and elasticity of 0.5 here, or maybe even something like a centerpiece travel of 0.8 and elasticity of 0. But no matter what you like in a cube, if you stick with magnet strength 3, it's my opinion that you're going to get the best performance out of your TengYun V2. What's your favorite setting combination on your Dayan TengYun V2? Let me know down below in the comments. I hope this guide was useful to you. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching.